There you are, Alphino. There we go. Alright. So this should be the start, I believe, of Heavensward proper. It's a little scary, but kind of cool at the same time. Coming to Ishgard, the time for action has come, and Alphino knows what he must do.
The dawn's light will shine again.
I bring tidings. Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Alright. Everyone's joining us. Well, everyone who's still left. Ooh. That's a new sound. Alright. I'm here for it. A little bit more of like a orchestra, like organ music for Heavensward. I guess that's kind of the theme here. Proceed to Ishgard. Just quicker than some EXE farms? Extreme farms? Yeah. I'm sure extremes can be, you know, you have to get the group together and actually do the mechanics correctly, and it could take sometimes like 20, 40 minutes. Hope the game and the voice sound okay. Let me know if one of those things overpowers the other.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
The physics are so wild. I don't remember them being that wacky. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
Hey, come look at this. Don't worry about your deafening hunger.
Closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change.
Hey, you want to see a dead body?
How great.
Heavensward. Welcome to Heavensward. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not a great introduction to this place. It looks so fucking bleak. I mean, granted, 1,000-year war times, get it, but like, give me some color, yo. This is all gray. This sucks. This place sucks, dude. What the hell? I mean, this place is epic, though. It really is. I wish they just, like, had more vibrant colors mixed in with the stone. There's nothing wrong with the stone. It's just like this blue could be a little bit better, right? A little bit more vibrant. The glow of the lights could reflect onto the stone and create some really beautiful, beautiful scenery. They could have used, like, the gold a little bit more vibrant. I just feel like I've seen I guess like the contrast of Limzo Laminsa, but in a way, I guess Oda is pretty dull as well. Oda doesn't really have too much going on except for like orangey brown.
To see. My home is your home.
Anyone else getting mad vampire vibes from this dude? Edward Forton is a vampire.
Are deeply honored, Count Forton.
Oh, you didn't know I played 14? I do. I started 14 a few years ago when the pandemic first started. Got through A Realm Reborn, recorded my Let's Play, and stopped. Then I started streaming. About 2 months ago, 2 months ago, I think it was. We replayed A Realm Reborn in order to get to Heavensward. So this is my first time through Heavensward. I don't know if it works on Aura, to be honest with you. Ooh. No, they did not. Oh, boy. Nope. Not as cool. I think it's time to change classes, y'all. I think it's about time. They just fucked me up with that, dude. Oh, boy. Okay. Midgar Sommer. That's right. Almost forgot about him.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
They changed his voice actor, or they told him to speed up his voice lines at least. Wasn't expecting them to make her sympathetic, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little bit disappointing, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really kind of hoped that Iceheart would be the through line. I mean, I guess I like simple evil villains in my Final Fantasy game. That's why Exdeath was just my favorite. He was just a goofy villain, and I love goofy mustache twirling villains. Oh, they weren't kidding. Oh, it's a whole bunch of floating islands. I just thought it would be a big old tall mountain. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare to navigate. Unless they introduce flying. God, I hate every single Elezin's name in this game. They're the worst. You know, I had to put a little bit more respect on Lalafel's naming structure. Elizin, figure your shit out. Figure your shit out. Alright, well, Emmeline's a big old idiot. He's just a big old idiot.
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
Are they summoning a primal, dude? Holy shit. Well, one of my predictions was right. Damn, that was also really cool. What is that, Sin from Final Fantasy X? Good to see you again, Sid. Granted, there was months between each of these patches, or expansions I should say, so this would mean a little bit more to people who have, were waiting and didn't really know where the story was going to take them, if characters would return or not. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of promotional material for future expansions, so there are a lot of characters I do know who make returns and things like that. Take care, Lady Laniette. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. Man, he's useless, huh? He's just the worst. Well, I'm glad that we've been introduced to a primal. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was getting a little, I can say bored. Wasn't exactly what I would say the most invigorating or captivating of story as of yet. I think the Lady Iceheart stuff was cool, but I had to realize we are just being kind of introduced to some of the key players, I'm assuming here. Hashafant is the best lad. If you ever doubt yourself, just look to me and I will cheer so loud you'll never forget. Wow. True friend right there. Honestly, if you petitioned my character to sleep with him, I probably would at this point. You have attained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to all the local aether currents. Current approximately 171 yalms. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it doesn't appear on the map? Please don't do what I think you want to do. I'm gonna be so mad if this is how it works. Maybe this isn't as bad as I think it is. You tune with the Aether Currents. In addition, current founds, there are others which can only access through the main side quest. What the fuck? Oh boy, I had to attune to like a bunch of them throughout each region. Oh my god. Yeah. I have a really hard time trusting archbishops and stuff, you know, in fantasy. They're, even real life. Church people scare me. I never know what's on their brain. They're a little too evangelical, in my opinion. But he seems, so far, I'm not going to try to judge him too much, like a pretty decent guy. He's being honest with us, so I can only judge based off of the current level of actions. Let's just hope he doesn't betray us in any significant way, or working with Lady Iceheart or something.
The Flame General dies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. And the one...
I forgot, in the intro cutscene, cinematic, they show Raban in jail. I completely forgot. I thought he was, to be honest, I thought he was dead. It's the unfortunate part of not playing, during the release of this stuff, right? So like I don't get the time frame between to wait and really get the weight of the world, the gravity of the situations to enjoy, right? It's all kind of, it's like binge watching a show versus waiting week to week. I assume that's what's kind of happening here. People are like, oh my god, we get to go back to Limsa.
The three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Yeah, so cool, dude. They made those ninjas so fucking cool. Man, I really wonder if they're gonna let us get Raban out of here. I can't say like this is particularly easy, but for me at level 60, technically 53 right now, it is easy. I just figured they would put up a little bit more of a struggle. I don't know, make it like a trial or something like that to save Raban instead of just like a little independent solo duty. Not that I'm complaining, honestly.
All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing.
Don't blame us for your lack of power, my guy. I mean, like, in a way he is right in context of game, right? I don't really have a say per se how I choose to go about like my story. I'm the warrior of light. I'm gonna fight the Ascians because people tell me to. I go where people tell me to. That's in the context of a video game. My character, I really does feel like wants to do a lot of this stuff, otherwise they wouldn't, right? So like what Ilberd says doesn't technically make sense. He's just cursing at his lack of weakness, right? I don't think he would care doing what other people want him to if he was strong and was able to actually like show results. But because he's not showing results, that's what's frustrating him. I'm showing results. I'm the warrior of goddamn light. I defeated Ascians. I stopped Ultima. Like I'm good. You know, I've beaten Primals. I'm happy. So I hope it doesn't, you know, change my character's allegiance. Like I don't think we'll ever side with Ilberd or anything, but I hope at one point our character doesn't start going, I wonder, do I ever have any of my own autonomy? Is Heidelin controlling me? It's like, nah. Get that shit out of here. Not in my Final Fantasy. I want to just be a straight up good boy in Final Fantasy games. I want to save all the people. I want to be the champion. Anyways, it'll be weird to see how they tackle that whole Crystal Brave stuff and the Ilberd situation respectively. Okay, so Sultana's still alive. Raban's back. We're not branded as criminals. I would say most things are going fairly well. Well, the Scions are gone. I don't know what happened to my friends, but you know, most things are still pretty good. As I am sure you are now aware, the Gervanians are once more gathering for war.
Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms. You don't mean Iceheart?
Are we gonna adopt her
Last you spoke with her, she
into our
committed some
side?
crimes, did she not?
Is she gonna become a good
There
person?
remains a sliver of hope.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Oh, it's Dragoon Boy. Estinian?
Estinian.
Estinian. Does Midgar Somer have anything to say about this? He's kind of just gonna let us do what we want. I guess we're not, technically not on like the wrong path, otherwise he probably would say something. Especially since we're not going to kill any of his allies right now. We're going to have to kill this guy, or someone's going to have to.
And what if...
What?
For the glory of King Thornton.
What the nugs? Is he in disguise? Or was he being possessed by someone? Okay, so like obviously I knew we couldn't trust the Holy See. They're a religious organization who has racism in their heart. They hate the Gervanians for what reason? Why do the dragons hate them? It all starts with murder. And you just gotta stop murdering each other, you know? Like, you can live in relative peace. So they believe their convictions to be right, but they're clearly wrong. But now he is, 1, working with the Asians, 2, kind of working against us, and 3, I don't know who the hell that was, but you don't have that type of voice and be a good person. Someone's gonna have to kill that holy, whatever his name is, the nobleman. So some new order, some new ruler is gonna have to be implemented, installed here. I'm banking either it's gonna be Harshafont's gonna get up over there, or Amaric at the end of this. As I'm sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Gervanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility.
The Gervanian Forlands, yeah, that is it.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Cool.
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Stubborn fool, how desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threatened the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Mona, pray reason with these two. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Gervanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Yo, let me take a peep at you. Alright, these guys are kind of cool, right? Look at this shell head. They're like little beetles. Yeah, I love their legs, bro. Look at that. It's like standing on stilts.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Estinian, stop.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
Go home, Estinian. You're drunk on bloodlust. Our audience with the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. It'd be interesting to see what their Primal looks like. These cool little beetle boys. Cool effects. Alright, that's just badass, dude. That's so badass. Oh. He's General Grievous. Okay, okay. I like him. I like him. Is she summoning Shiva? I didn't know she could still do that. What the hell? Let's fucking go, dude. Ah! She's back! Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god, so wait, how's this gonna work? How's this mechanic work? How do you bring another primal to a primal fight? Watch her just get spanked down and just like, we'll be like, oh, I guess we'll take care of it then. Okay, yeah, alright, they're doing cutscene stuff. Gotcha. She should have waited for us. We could have tackled it at the same time. Let Shiva kind of get some power. And then finish it off with Diamond Dust. It's not gonna work. You gotta stomp on his head, Shiva. Primal v Primal, dude. This is so cool. This is the shit I can't wait for in 16, bro. I want to see Titan smash Ifrit right in the face. We should have fought, dude. We should have fought with her. Damn. Thankfully, it's just Shiva, and it's not Lady Iceheart. That's hella embarrassing, dude.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But
I
with
don't...
every mortal
What?
heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Nidhogg, he roars. His fury bleeds through the eye.
To the peak of some arm, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
The churning mists. So far, it's okay. Heavensward is okay so far. I'm not sure if it's ramping up to the good stuff like A Realm Reborn was, but here's the hot take of the day. I liked A Realm Reborn a lot, especially its patches, but I actually really found A Realm Reborn enjoyable. And right now I'm kind of like drifting on Heavensward. It's not bad, but it's not great, so I'm waiting for the peak. Just waiting for it. I gotta say, Estinian here sucks. So I have this companion here who's been with us for like since the beginning, and he doesn't shut up. He's just such a bitch. I hate to say it, he's such a baby back bitch. He's the worst. Like, Lady Iceheart became someone I enjoyed. I thought she was gonna be the villain, and she was like, yo, Estinian, shut up. I'm like, thank you, yes. Estinian is fucking annoying. He's like, dragons. The dragons. I got the dragon eye. I don't trust dragons. It's like, bro, get a life. He's the type of dude that reminds you of like his only personality trait is that he's a dragoon. It's just like, dude, get a hobby. Take up sewing, you know, whatever it may need. Just think of anything else. No one is worse than Alphino. He's a child. Leave my baby alone. He's learning. He's trying to live up to the legacy of his grandfather. The weight of the world is on him. I think it's because I watch him struggle, and because Alfino has been here for so long, I know his intentions are in the right place, but he just doesn't have the life skills yet. So he's learning, and I'm okay with someone who's attempting to do well and attempting to change and attempting to better themselves. I don't like people like Estine who are so sure in their ideals that they're just being fucking cocks. The hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. Oh, okay, bye. Nugget's like, dude, I'm out. Bye. I'm not fighting dragons. The timing was perfect on that. What was the Ishgardian version of the story? That dragons just came and attacked them? Why did the Ishgardians in their version start this war? Because like, obviously Rastvark told us like the reason why, you know, the dragons engage in this war. Why the Ishgardians do it? Like, what's their reasoning? He's straight to the point. He's an asshole. They were told they didn't steal an eye and were attacked unprovoked. So their official story that they're telling from the Holy See is that they were attacked unprovoked. So they didn't start the war. They don't have like a deep history or anything. Just saying like they murdered, I mean, I guess murdering Thordrin and his knights and stuff in that unprovoked attack was enough. Breaking the peace. Well, I guess people wouldn't even know about the peace. I feel like the dragons obviously have a more justified reason. I feel like if I heard the Holy See's reasoning, I would be like, no, there's something going on here. Like that doesn't seem right. Everyone deserves to die because they're not the Warrior of Light. If you're not in my immediate party, you're not part of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. You can get out of my face. I don't want to engage with you. The broom. Oh, the poor people? Their crime was being poor. No, I mean, I'm putting on a persona here. I don't really believe any of that. I'm really not on any of their sides. I do think the dragons have more just cause, but like, I'm still the Warrior of Light. I'm gonna kill anyone who gets in my way for my holy mission. That's really all it comes down to.
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
She died. Where Raban's gonna be on a fucking rampage again. Oh boy. We actually get to see her little toes. Uh-oh, that's lewd. Uh-oh. Don't let the internet know.
I was having the longest dream.
Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thunderland, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
Aw. That was cute. That was cute. Commander, you're alive. You humble me. I am truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. We know what you've in mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. We've talked it over, see, and we are all agreed. You can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. Aw. Actually kind of tearing up on that one. Eyes kind of got that little burn where it's like, if this continues, you're gonna cry. I know in the end it's sappy and cheesy, but sometimes sappy and cheesy gets me more than like well thought out and like complicated. I don't know if that's just me though. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that.
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source.
You're gonna lose that eye eventually, dude. Your sorcerer power is gonna go away.
Even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
There's no way that he keeps that eye. We're gonna have to resolve it and give that eye back. That's the only thing. I have not forgotten thee, Dragoon. My essence claimed thee once, and I shall do it, and shall do it again.
No worm. This ends here.
Is that Kratos? Holy shit, he just got deep voiced. Sounds like PS2 Kratos. Did he just get a Super Saiyan power up, or is that the blood that he said? The Crimson Blood.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Eyes of Nidhogg? As in 2? Did I miss something? Maybe I didn't look at Nidhogg correctly. Did he not have both eyes?
Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania.
I'm just going to throw this out here, and I'm probably most likely completely wrong, but I'm thinking back to how Hraesvelgr told us with the power of the dragons, as soon as they taste blood, they become dragonkind. I doubt that they can become a type of dragon that like Hraesvelgr and Nidhogg are, because they're way too like powerful of dragons, right? There's no way that half-breeds would be able to obtain that power. But if they have 2 of the eyes and then drink the blood, is it possible? Is possibly if we have 2 of these eyes, is it possible that that was a fake version that we were seeing? They did kind of set us up with the whole turning into dragons thing.
And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat.
Okay, so where is the second eye? Because he clearly had 2, and Estinians only say gouge out his eye.
And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat.
Okay, so where is the second eye? Because he clearly had 2, and Estinians only say gouge out his eye.
Save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes,
I knew they were going to question it.
then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
So, whose yellow eye is it? Nidhogg has red eyes. Who has the yellow eyes?
Beneath every answer,
I think that's Hraesvelgr, right?
another question lies buried.
Because the Hraesvelgr was missing an eye. The question was asked, how do I feel about Heavensward? Now, I like it. I'm here. I'm invested. That little intrigue, it's got me. It's got its hooks in me. Yep, so he's got the yellow eyes. Impatient mortals, ever seeking to bury old wrongs under new. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
There it is. 'Twould seem thou hast uncovered my secrets. Aye, unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield one half of my strength. Will we return it is the question. What is your plot here? Obviously you want the war to continue, but why? Are the Asians? No. He doesn't trust them. Or does he? An Asian in disguise? No. Maybe? I swear to God, if he dies, I'm putting this game down. He better not sacrifice himself. In some stupid way. I'll be so pissed. Oh, don't make me love this boy and then kill him. Pashafont. The Archbishop must be held accountable.
Father, please! We were not too late, my friend. Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew.
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Wild theory, there's no way that he's a dragon in disguise, right? Dragons can't revert into human form or nothing. Gas of glamour for human form.
Look out!
No, Harshamon. Ah, fuck. Oh my god, no, 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 not him. Ah, no.
Go, as Isla awaits.
That's not cozy. That's not cozy at all, dude.
Lord Orchefort!
If there was ever one person I would bang in this game, it would have been Hashafant. Fuck.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Straight up fucking devastated, dude. I don't like that at all. I didn't like that at all, dude. Oh my god. Just because, like, he's such a good guy, you know? Like, he didn't have, in my opinion, right? Maybe he has a dark history or something, but, like, he didn't have a single fault. And, like, that's on me for not believing that they would kill him this early. I just, like, he was always our biggest supporter. Like, anything we were doing, he was always on our side. He was always happy to see us back and shit. Just, like, waiting to hear the tales that we've accomplished. And, like, of course he was gonna try to protect us. Of course he was. I just... Yeah, they pulled a Final Fantasy II on me, yeah.
My son.
He may have been a bastard in name, but, like, he was a Forton. Still loved by his family. Seeing Dad cry hurt, man. Seeing Dad cry. That hurt. Hold on. I want to see if I can get back in there. When you fled the victory feast, you used an ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Oda, I asked Marshal Tarapin to have the tunnels searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Yersola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? Now, unfortunately, because I am so late to the game here, I am almost positive none of my Scion friends have actually died. Now, the question really just be is, will we meet them one by one, or will they be in the groups that they disappeared in? What is he? Oh! It's Yastola's. I was like, wait, why does he have a leaf in his hand? He's not a caster. It's Yastola's little wand.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
I'm surprised they were able to reconstitute her tattoo, because that's not really part of her, like, ethereal essence, in a way. I wonder if we get, like, each of our companions back per expansion, or if the rest of the patches is going to be collecting the team again. She's awake.
Y'shtola! I'm so glad you're back!
Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
Yeah, did she always have white eyes? I thought her eyes were like greenish.
Well again.
Teal.
Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Maybe they were always white.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Let us go, Morna, to Azizla, to a new land of elegant construction.
Enterprise Excelsior. Engage.
I have this like level of excitement or like coziness, warmness. I don't know if anyone else gets this, like that final moment when you build up to like the ends, like when you just kind of feel like hyped almost. I don't know the correct feeling or words to describe this, but there's like this warmness that I have.
She won't take much more of this!
The time has come to use Hydaelyn's gift.
Oh, what? Oh, Jesus. I was like, was she on the airship the whole time? Volume up.
Is that Azelle? What does she mean to do?
Oh goddess, born of mine own hopes and dreams, for the last time, I beseech you. Fill this vessel with your light. Still the hatred within our hearts, and bless us with eternal grace.
Yo, let's fucking go. Ice fucking missile. Oh my god, dude. The redemption of Shiva after that fucking bug fight. Listen, I know the Garleans kind of make it their all to destroy primals.
Warrior of light. And thank you for showing me the way.
But they kind of did Shiva dirty. They made her super weak.
No!
Yazel's gone, dude. Not cozy. We lost Hashfont and Yazel in the regular expansion, not even in the patches, dude. What the fuck? What are they gonna do to get us into fucking Stormblood, bro?
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Two?
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
Zodiac is the Dark Crystal, right? Jesus, I have to fight 2 Ascians? Holy shit, okay.
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of...
I love when they introduce new Ascians and, like, we just don't get... we don't really get to know them. They're just, like, here and then gone. It's my favorite thing. Why bother making the threat feel impactful? It's just La Habrea. He's the only one who cares.
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Gordon, I can become a god.
Oh. Wasn't expecting that. You're old, man. Are you gonna be able to, for that? I mean, you look pretty... That's fucking badass, though. Dude, oh my god, it's so fucking cool. It's so cool.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
Okay. Cool AoE effects, not gonna lie, those are pretty sweet. She'll end your struggle. Dude, look at where are we? Did I not notice this background before? That's so fucking cool. Okay, I see what you're saying. Alright, cool. Pushing us back. Gotcha. And then I'm assuming we want to get near him again. Gotcha. Dude, that was so cool, bro. What? You survived my reckoning. Impossible, he says. Oh my god. I can't, dude. I can't.
It's twin. At long last.
What are you gonna do with it, though? What happens if you have the power of 2 eyes?
All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Are we gonna have to slay a Estinian? Bro, if I get to kill him, drink deep of my rage, mortal, and become me. Nidhogg reborn. Well, shit. Okay. So, we defeated Nidhogg once before. But he didn't have his eyes. He has both his eyes back now. I mean, he didn't even have a single one of his eyes before. He had, Rasfelgar's eye. Have we fought an actual dragon with both its eyes? One of the great dragons? Yeah, I was gonna say, seeing a dragon come up on Ishgard.
dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback.
You know, unfortunately, it's a little, like, disappointing in a way, because, like, at the end of the day, there's no, like, crazy wow, and I couldn't even tell you which ones, but, like, where, like, the entire land changes because of events that happen in-game because of, like, an expansion or whatnot. So, like, we haven't made Ishgard or the Draconian Highlands, like, free of all the snow. There's no real technical change in the world, just really with the story. I just wish there was, like, more implications that would happen based off our actions. That's Heavensward. Base Heavensward. It just straight up reminds me of, like, Final Fantasy I ending scroll. Just giving me that little bit of closure. All Final Fantasies have it, don't get me wrong, but, like, it just is such a cozy feeling. Even though, like you said, there are tumultuous things still happening. Not everything's perfect. It's just nice kind of like having that bit of closure, if you will. You know, honestly, I was a little iffy on Heavensward starting in on it. There was some like political stuff that I was like, ew, okay, do I really care about this? But they did a good job, I would say, getting me and most likely other people invested as well. After playing Heavensward, it makes a little, I'm sorry, after playing A Realm Reborn, I should say first, it makes it a little bit easier to go through a lot of, like how I was saying, the slow bits in the beginning, because you kind of know that they're going to give you a bit of backstory before they really let loose. And there was definitely a point where I'm like, okay, they've sunk their claws in. I'm here now. Like, I'm in on Heavensward. I can't wait to play. I almost don't want to stop streaming because I just want to see where the story goes. And that's all it really needs to do is like have that one inciting action that hooks you. And hopefully most people stick with it so they don't just drop and be like, yeah, I'm 4 quests in and it's not getting me. So honestly, I had to say, like, I don't know how most people feel about Heavensward. I've heard some like differing opinions here in my chat. I think honestly, Heavensward is just an overall better experience wholly than A Realm Reborn, but I did enjoy A Realm Reborn. The problem really with that is if we're just comparing the 0.0 versions of each expansion, right? Of just 2.0, A Realm Reborn wasn't my favorite. And I would say Heavensward 0.0 is better than 2.0. But when you start getting into the patches, the 2.1s, 2.2, 2.3, 4, up to 5 and 5.5, those are, to me, almost untouchable. Like, Heavensward doesn't even come close to 2.4 on. So I know we still have the patches for Heavensward to do, and I'm curious to see how those lead up into Stormblood. We will be continuing playing. Don't worry, this is not the end of the stream by any means. I mean, jumping into the first patch, but I would say the base of Heavensward was better than the base of A Realm Reborn. But that's kind of a tough. That's kind of tough. You know, they had to build that game while also supporting 1.0. So. My favorite, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take that back. They killed Hashirvan. This expansion sucks. They made me start caring about Yazel, Lady Iceheart. They killed her. They got rid of my baby Shiva. This expansion sucks. 2 out of 10. Bring back Shiva.
So Lahabrea and Igayon have fallen.
This bitch on the moon?
Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Of course there's a Warrior of Darkness who's a Marauder. Okay. See, I was thinking maybe that this moon was essentially like how Bahamut was captured, so like maybe it was holding what's the Crystal of Darkness called? I forget his name. I was thinking maybe it's like his prison, but no, just seems like they liked being on the moon because it's cool. The hell? Oh, is that Alexander? I don't think I ever got to, get Alexander. What was it, Final Fantasy VI? Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed.